Hello and welcome to Folkestone Driving. Here we are on Jointon Road, home of the Folkestone Driving Test Centre. I'm going to take a small drive through Folkestone Town Centre, along the Leas and onto Sandgate to find out what's going on. At the end of the road we will turn right, mirrors are safe, signals on. Oh good, and there we go. Let's give this car a chance to park in properly. That's a very good piece of parallel parking. And at the end of this road we will turn left onto Leas Avenue. Mirrors are safe. Is that man going to cross the road? He is. He's gone. Just out of camera there. Leas Avenue. At the end of Leas Avenue, there's a stop line. At the stop line, we have to come to a complete stop. All four wheels must stop, and we'll turn left. Mirrors are safe. Going to be going on to Sandgate Road, and at the stop line, we stop. Do I use my handbrake? Do I use my foot brake? That is completely up to you. All four wheels must come to a stop. As long as you've got complete car control, it doesn't matter which way you choose to stop. The choice is yours. And after the blue car, we're good to go. Sandgate Road. One car door open. One man standing between the cars, all nice and safe. There's a Lighthouse driving school car. We're approaching a roundabout. Just above the white van there you might just see the signpost. We want the second exit straight ahead. Left hand lane, no signals on this roundabout, on the approach anyway. Mirrors are safe. Looking around for a gap to go, and we have one straight away. Enter left, stay left, exit 2. Left mirrors on the exit, left signals on the exit, and into queuing traffic. And moving on. Going to stay back from that white car bit more than normal, just in case they're looking for a parking space and might see one last minute into reverse and want to drive backwards towards me. So a good tip for town driving, just keep a bit more distance between you and that car in front. Zebra crossing ahead, looking like it's clear. Everyone's parallel parking today, and everyone's parallel parking very well. We'll leave this one to it. Good job done there. Hazard lights on the car, brake lights are on. Car coming out from the left at the giveaway line, they'll stop eventually. On we go to the traffic lights. With the traffic lights we will be turning right to leave the town centre. When these lights do go green, it's just us that goes, all other directions have stopped. And we go to the roundabout, which links the Road of Remembrance, which has been closed for some time, to the Leas, which is what we do want. Right hand turn, mirrors are safe, enter right, stay right. This has got a giveaway line just around this corner. And no cars can come up the Road of Remembrance, there it is, but bikes and pedestrians can. All clear to the left, on we go, mirrors to the left, signal left to come off, onto the Leas with a reduced speed limit of 20. If you've missed the signpost, it's written on the road on regular intervals. There's the first one. On, everyone's on the path, is not looking to come off the curb. The 20-mile-an-hour speed limit continues onto the Leas Cliff Hall. December. Not too busy. Come down here in the school holidays in the summer, different story. As we go past the Leas Cliff Hall, the road does get wide. No road markings here, but there's now room for 2 lanes of traffic. We want to go straight ahead, so we'll keep on the left-hand lane. Unmarked, but just hang around to the left. As you can see, the 20 continues. One car's pulling out with no signals. Anybody else looking to join them? I don't think there is. Past the bandstand on the left, which gets some good music in the summer. Up ahead, signposts telling you the speed limit's about to change to a 30. And the one-way street now becomes 2-way. Onto Clifton Crescent. Through the roadworks. If there's one thing that Folkestone is doing very well at the moment, it's roadworks. Every corner. Speaking of corners, we're about to cut to a piece of road that can be a little bit visually confusing. So up ahead we've got some cars parked in front of us. Follow the white line in the middle of the road here. A lot of people just go straight ahead here and park without meaning to. It goes around a big corner and back up to another stop line. Stop line, we will go left after completely stopping. Mirrors are safe. All clear, and off we go. On to Sandgate Road, which becomes Sandgate Hill. Parked cars on the left hand side here, but plenty of space. Oncoming traffic, not really going to be bothering us. Since we passed that 30 signpost, we came off the Leas. We've seen no other signpost for the speed, which tells us that speed limit signpost we saw on the Leas is still in force. Slow down for that lady, what's she doing? She's pulled back into a safe place, thank you. On we go. There's that man looking across the road, too far away from the curb. And down Sandgate Hill, which, as you might be able to hear, has got a very rough road surface. Might not sound very good, but it's really good for stopping cars in the wet. A nice rough road surface, very tactile. There'll be parked cars on the right hand side of the road, on the other side of the road. They won't bother us. Any cars coming towards us will be coming out wide, but this road is wider than it looks. As we tend to say a lot of in this car, just look at the gap. Here come those cars. The gap between car and curb's quite wide. Nothing there to worry about. Road just sweeps around to the right and goes flat. We've reached the bottom of the hill. We are going to turn right into Military Road soon. In the distance you'll see a bus at some traffic lights. It's just before the traffic lights. We are going to turn right, and in the middle of the road here you'll see that there is a holding area for you to sit into. Try and get all 4 wheels into that area so the vehicles behind you can carry on. Don't block the road here, it's not very wide. And in we go, Military Road. Parked cars on the left hand side here can cause a few problems, so be careful. Look as far down the road as you can, or as far up the road. We're going back up a hill. Looking for an escape route if I need one. I've got one before the white van, which I think I'm going to need. There we go. Don't go all the way in, just leave enough room there for the car to get through. If you tuck all the way into the curb, any cars behind might think you're parking. Also, you've lost your view of the road ahead. We'll take the next road to the right. Mirrors are safe into Enbrook Road, clear to cross. Still haven't seen any more signposts of speed limit, so the 30 zone continues. More parked cars. And just by that cyclist we have got some roadworks signposts. Warning roadworks, followed by warning road narrows on our side. As we get around the corner, no surprise to see that it has narrowed. Looking up ahead, nothing approaching, mirrors are all safe, nice and slow through that gap. Mirrors to the left as you come back over, up the hill. So going through Embrook on way to Golden Valley. Lots of parked cars in random places. This is all about forward planning, speed control, and good steering. Lorry pulling out there. Just going to come off the accelerator a little bit. Now, just in front of that lorry, there's some shops. We'll have a look at that glass. If there's anything coming towards us, we'll see it reflecting in those shop windows. Lorry's pulling in, indicator still in there to the left, mirrors on the right are safe. It's good for us to pull around this vehicle. Looking up the road, we've got a van with the door open. Where's the person who opened the door? Approach with caution. I've seen no one. Up ahead's clear, mirrors to the right are safe. Out we go. Is that person in front of the van? No, they're not. Left mirrors are also safe. Parked cars continue. Road like this, even though the speed limit is 30, is it appropriate to do 30? It doesn't show up on the camera, but at the moment I'm doing a speed of 22, and now it's opened up a little bit, 25, 26. Looking at the reflections of those two cars in there, the orange car and the red car, I see no movement. I don't think anything's coming. Nope. And in the distance I can see a lorry coming. It's bigger than us, and we've got a black car blocking our way, so I'm going to hold back here before the white van and black car, giving that lorry enough space to get through. I could have pulled up closer to the black car, but then I'm opposite the white van, and the lorry will then struggle to get through the gap I've left, and that will cause more problems than it solves. At the end of this road, we'll be turning right. Mirrors are safe. To Risborough Way briefly before it turns back into Shorncliffe Road. It's sometimes strange how one road can have two different names. There we go. We'll have some more parked cars up here somewhere. Here's the first one, partially on the curb, so it makes our space a bit bigger for us. Second one's on the curb. Mirrors are all safe as they go round. White car, white van. And the white van's going to push us out a bit further. So can I get around that white van and tuck back in again before the approaching vehicle becomes a problem? I think we probably can. So I'm going to come off the accelerator and just going to tuck half of my car in, just the passenger side of the car, so I can sit here and have a good view of the road ahead. The van's got space to get through, mirrors to the right are safe, and on we go. White lines in the middle of the road, almost touching along with the white line. The more risk the road up ahead has, the more danger, the more threats potentially. So Risborough Way's turned into Shorncliffe Road a short time ago, and around the corner we shall be approaching Folkestone West train station, and there are traffic lights here. There is a zebra crossing up ahead with people on both sides of the road here, so I'm going to slow down, give everyone a chance to cross safely. Cars pulled out from the junction to the right, not a problem, and we shall slow down for these. We have zigzags on the road coming into and around the zebra crossing, which means it's a pedestrian zone. And once they've cleared the road completely, we shall go. Approaching the traffic lights at Folkestone West, the tarmac changes colour, and then there is a box junction and a keep clear section. There's keep clear, and just before the box junction there's enough room for one little car to sit, which is us. So we've got a red car in front indicating to the right, which is where we're also going to go. I'm not going to indicate right just yet because there's a junction to the right which I don't want to take. And now the lights are green, the red car's left enough gap between the box junction and their car, so now I'm going to indicate right. And across we go. There's a cycle lane on Sandgate Road here. On the left, be careful. It's quite hard to see when you come around the corner, but once you go straight, it becomes a bit easier to see. Quite easy to speed on this road. It's nice and wide, nice and straight, plenty of room. Sometimes forget it is a 30. Cars on a road like this, not a problem. And up ahead we will be turning right. Signals will go on when the mirror is safe. Mirrors are safe, signals on, and we were pulling into the holding area to turn right. Pull forward a bit wider on this junction just to give the police car, you might be able to hear behind us, time to get through. So I'm out of position here. I don't have a rear facing camera, but there was a police car coming up the road behind us. I have a police car behind me as well, but the police car behind me is not flashing blue lights, so they're just regular traffic. In the distance there you might be able to see the flashing blue lights of a police vehicle. Another police van pulls out. Are they looking for me? Who knows? They're looking for someone. We'll take the next road to the left. Mirrors are okay, signals on. Jointon Road. Next road to the right, Jointon Road into Trinity Road. All clear to cross. And there we are, Trinity Road, back at the Folkestone Driving Test Centre. And I hope that video was helpful.